Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Daniel Bush, and we have match number 2 for the day, also from the winner's side. This is going to be Carla Johnson versus Dennis Peterson. And I want to thank Carla Johnson for sponsoring me to play in this tournament today. She's such a sweetheart. And her good friend Mark Randell is going to be joining us in commentary with Gico. So I've kind of like given him a crash course on how to keep score. So you guys in the chat room, be nice to Mark Randell. And you don't have to be nice to Gico. Yeah, you don't have to be nice to Gico. So thanks in advance, Mark.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Okay. All right. So enjoy this match, guys. It's a race to 2. It's a race to, don't worry about that. Race to 2 from the winner's side. And it is Mark's. It's Dennis's break.
Okay, hello everybody. Mark Randell here. I'm a beginner. I don't do this too often, so go easy on me, okay, folks? Okay, hold on. Waiting for my partner. My partner's coming. Gico's on his way. Jump on it, Gico. Okay, race to 2.
Good afternoon, my name is Gico and I'm being joined by Mark Randell for commentary in this match. And Mark, welcome to the POV broadcast booth and the first Saturday One Pocket tournament. How are you today,
I'm
sir?
very nice. Nice meeting you, Gico.
Good meeting
Thank you for
sir.
the introduction.
And it looks like we have Carla Johnson versus Daniel. Is it Peterson?
Peterson. And, well, let's see.
Yeah,
Anybody score yet? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. There's 2 balls down.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know who made them. I think Carla probably did.
well, if anybody in the chat room can help us out, please let me know. We'll put the score up. We'll update the score as soon as we find out.
Yeah, and Daniel Peterson just moved out here from Sacramento.
I am not familiar with Dennis or Daniel. What's his name? Dennis. I am not familiar with him, but we'll see how he plays. Carla is a longtime local player. She's been here forever. She plays here weekly, or monthly, put it that way. There's one for Carla, so Carla at least has one. Miss.
Does anybody know?
Very tight. Who made the first 2 balls, Carla? Who made the first 2 balls? Okay. According to Carla, score is 2. Let me see. Okay, I think we're
Okay, we're
we're
good.
with the program here. Carla just commented these pockets are very tight.
Yeah,
So,
this is table 1. This is the tightest table that Hard Times has. And believe me, if you don't get them straight on, the rails and pockets will let you know about it.
She banks it over to the middle of the table. Okay, what is Dennis to do here?
Looks like he's gonna try to bank the 2 over to wherever his pocket is.
I think that 3 ball is cuttable, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And knowing Carla, she'll,
Can she come back out for the 2?
that's a good question.
Or she could simply bank the 9 also.
Going for the 3. You called it.
Well, this is a tricky spot for Carla.
I think she's gonna try to get that.
There's the 1.
Whoa.
Very nice.
I thought she was gonna try to bank that 9 across the corner.
Carla just said that was a miracle.
No, she said it was terrible.
Okay, that's a good move. Good cue ball control.
Yep, very nice cue ball control. And while I'm thinking about it, we like, yeah,
So far.
yeah, we'd like to thank JB Cases and Simonis Cloth for sponsoring the POVPOOL stream, and also thank Eddie Warren, the owner of Hard Times here, for hosting the Saturday One Pocket Tournament as well as the first Sunday 9-ball tournament. And also for your shopping needs, don't forget to drop by West State Billiards and mention the promo code POVPOOL, where you get 16% off of everything except for diamond products. And for more information, just go to weststatebilliards.com and type in the promo code POVPOOL. And we want to thank you for supporting us here on the live stream. And now back to action.
Okay. Carla's shot. We lost track of the full count again. Okay, folks, we'll worry about the score later. Nice bang from Carla.
No,
Is that
Dan.
Dan, okay. At least he's got 3. Let's see. 8 left on the table. care of the music as soon as Daniel returns. Okay, Dennis brings the ball over. What's the shot?
Debating whether she wants to bank the stick or cross bank it.
Several options. Five balls. But I guess she's gonna go for the 6. Okay, that's all right.
Never turn on a cell phone during a match. How you guys doing in the chat room today?
The chat room's been relatively quiet. We don't see too many comments on here. Besides that last comment from Joe Bodaro, something about turn off the music. We'll get to that as soon as we can. Hang on, Joe.
Yeah, if we can find
Dennis's shot.
that was a good lead.
Just leaving the cue ball low on the rail. Okay, poor man 1 says we are here. Okay, getting confirmation that we have some live people listening to us.
Yep, sure did.
Poor man 1, is there any kind of a music problem on our broadcast here? Let me know. Good defensive shot by Dennis. Carla moves the 8 towards her side. There's really no open shots anywhere. Okay, poor man 1, thank you for confirming.
What's up?
He does say that there's some music that we need to take care of in the back.
Let me see if I can find Daniel real quick, and I'm gonna leave you guys in good hands with my new buddy and broadcast partner Mark, and I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. All right, back to the game. 8. Dennis shoots. Okay, hold on, Jeff. We're getting some help, technical help. We'll try to take care of that music for you. A few more minutes, hang on.
I can't get rid of this feeling. I
side. Carla's looking. Maybe the 5-ball 2-rail. Okay, folks, how's that? Is the music taken care of? I hope so. Let me know. Poor man one says, how about TJ Hooker? Well, we'll set the music aside for now. Carla could bank the 9-ball 2-rail. Yep, that's a good shot. But in turn may have. I don't think he'll be shooting the 5-ball. Looks like Dennis is going to try the 5 anyways.
Okay, we're back with you.
Okay, the cue ball jacked up right over the 7-ball. The 5-ball, I think, is nice and hid. She did have an opening, okay. The ball count is wrong. Yes, we're off by 2 balls. We're trying to straighten that out too. If anybody in the chat room knows the ball count, please give me a shout out. I realize I'm off by 2 balls. I forgot to. Did he tell you what the score is?
He's getting ready to.
Okay, all right. We're asking the players now.
4-3.
Okay.
Give a shout out to all my friends at Hard Times Sacramento.
Okay. Dan just asked to give a shout out to all his friends that are in Sacramento at the Sacramento Hard Times up there. We hope that you enjoy the stream, and hopefully I'll be able to drive up there and see you guys. I've been to every pool hall, but I've never been to Hard Times Sacramento.
Okay, I think we took care of the score. We've got Carla Johnson 3, Dennis Peterson 4. Nine ball.
My big chance.
Carla goes, man, my big chance.
Shelley, let's see. James Shelley says ball count is wrong. Shelley, if you know what the correct score is, please let me know. Dennis kicks the 5-ball out of Carla's pocket.
Great strategy. It's like a game of chess.
I don't think Carla really has any sort of a shot here. Let's see what she does. Oh my goodness. Okay, bank shot. Not too bad.
No, not at all. She comes in here weekly, monthly, and works on her game. And I'm very proud of some of our regular attendees here at Hard Times.
Yes.
And even those that play in wheelchairs like myself, are very amazed at how the game of pool has really progressed over the years.
Okay, Dennis really didn't have a shot there. So
Nope.
he blasted, leaving the 5 ball open for Carla. She might come back up for the 7.
Or the 2.
Maybe she'll bank the 8 over. Or no, 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 no. I'm sorry. 2 ball. 2 ball looks like an
Yep.
open shot. Nice shot. Let's see. She's got the 7. That's a possible scratch in the side pocket. She chooses to shoot the 8. Need to spot, let's see. 4-man-1 says need to spot ball 4 up table. Is there 4 balls behind the kitchen? I'm not sure, Carla. Is it 4 or 5? The Martin rule. How many balls behind the kitchen?
It's the first time that I've heard of it.
Thank you for bringing me that, bringing that to my attention, 4-man-1. We're checking on that. Thank you very much. So it must be 5 balls. Here we go. I think one ball needs to come up again, doesn't it? Dennis? Yes, correct. The 8 ball has to move up.
What is the Martin rule? It's the first time I've ever heard of it.
The Martin rule, I think there's a player named Martin here, and he plays a very slow up-table game.
Yes.
So when all the balls are moved up table, it just slows the game down tremendously. So just to speed things up, when there's 4 balls behind the kitchen, they move the ball up to the head spot
Okay.
like that. So just to keep the game alive and moving. Otherwise, the game's going to be painfully slow. So as you can see, there's only 4 balls behind the kitchen.
All right.
Oh, nice shot.
And Daniel Peterson just banked a 7 in. So now we got a
5 for Dennis. And 3 for Carla. Doesn't add up, does it? Carla's thinking about 2 railing the 1, or maybe 1 railing the 5.
You mean like as a cross corner?
Yes, a cross bank, which she decided to do, which is okay. Okay, just moving balls back and forth. Dennis's shot. Moves the 8 ball his way. Carla will probably bank the 8 over. Robert A., thank you for the commentary here. The Grady Matthews rule. That's when there's 5 balls behind the kitchen. You move the ball closest to the head string up to the head spot. But as Robert A. says, it's called the Martin rule, at least locally around here.
Okay.
Just to speed things up, that's all that is. But of course, in a money game or if you match up with anybody, we don't do that. It's just for tournament purposes. Carla banks the 8 ball her way. Okay, a defensive shot by Dennis. Looks like Carla's going to bank the 13 ball. Not too bad.
No, not at all.
Let's see what Dennis does here. He can skim off of the 8, leave the cue ball behind the 13. Or, oh, no rail. Looks like a foul to me. But again, okay, there it is. There's a foul.
So the other ball would have had to make contact with the rail in order for it not to foul.
Of course. Basic rule just in any other pool game. Ball and rail. And in his case, Dennis's case, he hit a rail. Rail first and didn't catch a ball, didn't catch a rail.
Okay.
Well, Dennis could 2-rail the 1.
That's what he's looking at.
He could blast the 8, but a little risky. The more objects you deal with, the more possible problems you create. Robert A. says the Martin rule or the Grady rule could be stipulated in a money game too. Very true. In a money game, it's whatever terms and conditions you decide with your opponent.
But you have to decide it though before the match.
Of course,
right?
Before the match, you decide the terms and conditions, and if both players agree, that's what it is.
Oh, Carla's going after the 1.
Oh, very, very unfortunate. I don't know what she was trying.
She was trying to like bank it so that it would go back down to where the cue ball
Kind of
is.
got caught in between.
I've seen her do that shot so many times before, so she was going. And Dennis
Okay.
just made one, so we've got
Okay, so
and Carla needs the rest of these in order to stay in this match.
Aaron G says someone is not happy back of the pool room. I wonder what that means. Dennis looking at the 7 ball, looks like it's pretty safe. It might be close to a scratch, but I think if he puts inside on it, he can avoid that.
Yeah, he's going for
Yes.
it, made it, and I think
One more
he
for
needs
Dennis.
one more to win it.
Okay,
All right.
so let's see.
Dennis has got the first game, so
You know, I think Dennis may have scratched earlier,
Yeah, he did.
so maybe that
Oh,
bumps him back one.
yeah.
So let's see how we do that. Hold on, folks. Do this one. Whoops, that's not right. Hold on, folks.
Backspace, I believe.
Okay. You say backspace?
Backspace.
Whoops, that's not right. Okay, hit that, see what happens. Okay, and then we'll go.
7.
How's that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Mike says the score is 7-4, so we'll give
Yeah.
Carla one more. Okay. 3 left on the table. Okay. This looks like a basic cross bank
Yes, it does.
for Dennis. It should be harmless. I don't think not much risk. Okay, came off a little strong. Carla has a shot at the 1. If she plays it right, she might shape up on the 8. Oh, she missed.
She overcut it.
Okay. Carla just needs to settle down a little bit. I don't think that was the plan.
I don't think that was it.
Dennis looks a little surprised, but you know,
I don't think that was the intended plan.
well, let's see. I wonder if she can break that up.
I think she's gonna try to pocket the 9 first and then see if she can break it up.
Another
Oh
miss.
my
Another
goodness.
miss.
You know, for those that have not been here the hard times before, this is table 1. This is a 9-footer that was made by Brunswick back in the day. And, you know, if you haven't been here, this table has real tight pockets. And the pockets are 4.5, I think, 4.25,
Okay.
something like that. And if you're not exactly straight on, the rails will let you know about it as well as the pockets.
Indeed.
And I've had the pleasure of working out on this table, so I know just how tight these pockets are. And even for wheelchair pool players like myself, if you don't get this table dialed in at the beginning, you're toast.
Robert A. notices that Carla might be rising up a bit on her shot. Looks pretty good.
And she did it.
Nice bank.
Okay, it's tie on the ball count, so this can go either way. I think the ball count should be 7-7.
Okay. Very nice bank shot. Very nice.
Oh,
Carla's Carla's going to have to figure out a way to dig that out. NC Fire asks, are pros allowed to play this event? Absolutely.
Yes.
Everybody is welcome.
Yes.
It kind of gives the local player an opportunity to play a pro. We have many pros. For example, Edgy Geronimo, been in here in the last few months several times.
Yes, he has.
He's mixed it up with the local players. Good opportunity for everybody. So if you're a pro, NC Fire, if you want to come on down and give a try,
We welcome you.
come on down.
We welcome you. You'll get a chance to meet the POV commentator staff, including myself. I'm Jico.
And NC Fire, after your tournament, maybe you can stay a while and match up and play a few of the local players.
I'll be happy to play you.
There it is. You have an invitation, NC Fire.
I might have to bring an extra wheelchair, but I wouldn't mind playing you in a wheelchair versus wheelchair match, my friend. Come on down. As they say on The Price is Right, come on down. We always keep a table open for you. And while I'm thinking about it, Mark, right? I'd like to thank some of the sponsors that are helping us out with this event. Simonis Cloth and JB Cases. You can also get your own case design, and it's a lifetime guarantee, so that if anything goes wrong with it, they'll fix it for you at no charge. And also would like to thank Hard Times and Eddie Rowan for hosting the first Saturday One Pocket and the first Sunday of the month 9-ball tournament with money added. And now back to One Pocket action, where the ball count is tied 7-7. And this can go either way, Mark.
Yes, it can. Actually, there's been a few developments in the last minute or two. Carla inadvertently pocketed a ball. It was on the head spot. Dennis had a chance of banking it in. He didn't capitalize. Very close game. I don't really think there's a shot here for Carla.
My mom and dad once told me that in a game like this, just remember one thing, your fundamentals.
Sometimes it helps to keep it simple. Don't need to be too flashy.
You know what I like about these tournaments that we have here? We don't have to worry about shot clocks like they do in Vegas. I do not understand what the purpose of that shot was, Mark.
Well, it gives Dennis an easy one bank. Well, banks are banks. They're never easy, but it's a reasonable cross bank shot.
Yeah, our good friend Daniel, my broadcast colleague, is in a match with Butch Barba down
Mm-hmm.
on table 10 down there. I don't know the ball count of that match, but I will find out. And
Mm-hmm.
we have some pretty good local players here in this tournament that I'm very familiar with. One of them is Butch Barba, and he's matched up with my broadcast colleague, Daniel Bush, and we have some other locals that are involved in this tournament, including our security personnel. Catfish is involved, and uh, the former owner of Hard Times, Ken Tomlinson, is here today
Yes, he
to
is.
try his luck in the one pocket match.
And I was just talking to Wayne Pullen from
Uh huh.
Santa Monica. He was up in the seats. He's here
Yes.
today. Let's see. I see Hawaiian Jimmy over here
Oh, yes.
socializing with
And
somebody.
he's an amazing one pocket player. I had the pleasure of playing Hawaiian Jimmy in a wheelchair versus bar stool match, and
Interesting.
he took me to school, but I took him down to the wire. So I told him that if he wanted to win it, he would have to earn it. And Hawaiian Jimmy's up here with Kenny right now over my shoulder here.
That sounds like a moral victory if you could do that against
Yep,
Jimmy.
and you know what?
There it
Daniel,
is.
is it Peterson or Patterson?
It's Dennis Peterson. He
Dennis
wins game one.
He's got game one in this
Let's
match.
see how we do this.
Let's see. The backstage arrow.
Let's see. Let's try to figure this out.
I already got that one.
Okay, but
And-
this is the game count.
Oh, the game count.
So we have Dennis, not Carla. We have Dennis. Hold on. Plus one. Anyways, Dennis won the first game. We'll put Dennis up +1 as soon as we figure out how to do it. So this is a race to 2, game 2. So Dennis makes 1. He's in the stack. Maybe he's gonna just have to give this up, surrender. Alright, so Carla gets a freebie. The game count, let's see. Chat room.
Let's see.
There you go. All right.
Trying to figure out game count.
Yeah.
Is
The game count is Dennis Peterson 1.
I know I'm trying to figure if you click on that or if it's somewhere.
Yeah. We'll deal with it later.
Just keep it memorized in your
Watch out, watch out. In the drink. So Carla scratched. Dennis just missed a relatively easy 4-ball shot, which gives Carla a crossbank on the 7. She should be in good shape if she makes it. Go up, cue ball.
And she sure did. You called it, Mark.
Well, let's see. All the balls might be tied up. 6-ball maybe? Nice shot, Carla.
So is that 2-ball for Carla?
Yes, it is. Whoops.
Backspace arrow here.
Here we go. 2.
Okay.
And how do we get that? All right. I think that's okay.
Dennis Peterson 1, Carla 0. We're trying to figure out how to adjust the scoreboard here, and I'm looking for the feature that Daniel used to try to get that, and I don't see it. So please bear with us, chat room, and we'll fix it for you in just a second.
Okay, just a simple defensive shot by Carla. Dennis looks around. Maybe bank the 11. Not bad. Carla might want to kick that out of there, but be careful. Oh, she banks it. Good try.
One thing that I can say about Carla, she is a very good defensive strategist.
Carla is a very smart person. She plays a smart game of one pocket.
You know, I've watched her play 9-ball in some of the other tournaments, so, you know, every time that I've watched her play on the TV table here, she is what I would refer to as a defensive strategist. Like, if she doesn't make it, she's gonna make sure that she sets it up to where if you want to make it, you have to earn it.
Okay, Kickin' Chicken says, hey guys, just turning in the screen is blurry. You guys are blurred. Okay, we're gonna have to need some adjustment here. Guys, you know, we're really not technicians here. We're kind of filling in to commentate. So with the technical problems, we're gonna have to get some help. So please bear with us for a few minutes. We'll get some help.
And what is your name so that I can say hello to you when we're done here? Kickin' Chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kickin' Chicken, I'll tell you what. I got a pretty good idea who might know. Let's see. I'm gonna go check on Daniel's match right now, and I'll be right back, Mark.
All right.
And then you can game count.
Yeah, I hate to keep bothering Daniel during his match. I wonder if he's okay with that. Is there anybody else that can help us with the technicals?
Daniel is
He's the only one?
is
Okay.
his wife's.
Okay. Geraldine?
Yeah, Geraldine.
Does she know how to do this stuff?
She knows that.
Okay. Okay, back to the match. Dennis Peterson probably going to just hit the one ball. Leaves the cue ball on the back rail. One ball came off a little hot. Carla's going to attempt to cut that one in. Nice. Oh, I thought she had it. Dennis must be going for the combo. Very tough combo. Okay, thank you, Kickin' Chicken. Good to hear that the screen is all fixed. Carla moves the 13 ball right in front of her hole. And I don't think Dennis really has a shot. Okay,
The Simonis logo up there. Take that off.
and I forgot how to tally up the game count. It's Dennis is up a game.
Okay, Dennis is up a game, so it's one game here. So number one.
Could go down to the field and one.
Is this the first? Is this 0-0 right now? No.
No, the score. We had the score. I think it's 2-1. Or,
The blurriness.
but somebody said that we're okay
Yeah,
there.
it's internet connection on their side.
Internet connection on the blurriness.
It's
Okay.
resolution.
All right. Well, folks, I apologize for being loose on the score count. There's a whole lot for one person to do. But anyways, just go ahead, just sit back and enjoy the match. Chico is back with me.
Okay, we're back here, and
The blurriness issue is fixed. Daniel took care of the game count,
all right.
so we're okay there. We're a little off on the ball count, but we'll let that go for now.
Alrighty.
I hate to keep bothering the players on the score count.
No, but that's okay.
We'll just let them play for now.
And then we'll just worry about the ball count later.
Okay, let's see. Can Carla see the 11? Folks, from where we're sitting, the angle is not the best. It's really hard to see what goes and what doesn't.
I try to watch this sometime, but because of where I'm sitting, I can look out on the table to see where.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the monitor is not the best.
But we do our best with what we have, folks, and we do our best to try to bring to you the best action that POV has to offer, and without POV pool, I wouldn't be able to keep up with what goes on. in the pool were without it, Mark.
You are right.
I think Carla won one.
Carla won the game. So, congratulations, Carla.
All
You did
right.
well.
I'm wearing myself out here.
Okay, 1-1. So on the game count, we have to go down to the field.
Okay.
We have to scroll down, and Carla's field 1 and Dennis's field 2. So we're okay there.
Okay.
For future reference.
All right. Well, thank you.
Okay, so now the game count is tied 1-1. This is the determining game. Okay, we're going to try our best to keep the ball count.
Okay.
Good break for Dennis. Very good break.
Daniel told me on one of our last broadcasts that sometimes you can choose the pocket that you want before you break.
Correct. If you break from the left side of the table, you have the right pocket, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, obviously Dennis has the right pocket. This shouldn't be too hard to get out of. She skims, lands it behind the 1. Not too bad.
In the short time that I'm watching Dennis play, he's not only thinking offensive minded, but he's also thinking defense in case he doesn't make it.
Simple shot. Moves the 10 to his pocket, or towards his pocket. And let's see, Carla is looking into stack. Let's see, is that combo wired there, Jico?
It kind of looks like
He's
it,
gonna
but
go for it. Okay.
I thought she was going to go for the 6 at one point, but I guess not.
Okay, Carla has a shot at the 15 ball, and then she can swing the cue ball off the side rail, and maybe might come end up behind the 1 or the 10.
I think what she tried to do, she tried to knock the 15 into the 14, which would have went toward the 6, which was probably doable, but just not enough octane to get it there.
Bottom line was cue ball control. She got the cue ball where she wanted to.
How you doing today, chat room? What's going on? Anything interesting?
Just a comment from Wawami Fu, 107 viewers. Folks, it's still early. The tournament just started. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more people joining in a little bit.
And we also have people watching from Germany, so welcome to our viewers from Germany. So if you're tuning in and you're watching from Germany, we're happy to have you.
goodness.
Carla
That was
said,
not good. Okay, Dennis makes one. But Dennis misses.
well, it looks like Carla's going to go for that
Well,
6 again, and that 6 is being a thorn in her side.
well, this is an opportunity to redeem herself. She's trying to figure out how she can get. Oh, okay, she's going to bank the 14. Not a bad idea. That 6 isn't going anywhere. He's going to 3-rail this ball.
I think the 4 got in his way.
That's what I thought. That's why I was not a big fan of that shot.
Have you ever played one pocket, and how difficult is it from a player perspective?
That's pretty much all I play is one pocket. It's a specialty game. A lot of defense, a lot of banks, kicks, combos when you have to. But basically, control that rock. That's the name of the game.
That's a new. I never heard of a cue ball being called a rock. That's a new one.
It's a slang term, but that's what the cue ball is referred to.
Well, a lot of my family and cousins are from New York City, and the term that they use back there is control whitey, and I'm not saying that as a racing term, chat room. So.
Yes.
I've heard from some of the pros in the past and Hall of Famers
Yes.
that when they talk about the cue ball, they go, you have to learn how to control whitey
Yes.
in order to be able to win games or lose games.
That is a common term.
And they said that without controlling whitey, you'll be in trouble. And I'm not a racist, so I don't wanna get into trouble when it goes, hey, that guy's racist. So we're getting the terms out of the way right now.
We have to clarify. We have to be politically correct. You are right, Chico. "22 Navlin says, comedy of errors. True. There's been several easy misses. But again,
that's
part of the game, isn't it?
That's what happens when you're on a table where the pockets are 4 1/4 or 3 by 7 or whatever they measure these pockets as.
Dennis moves a ball nicely to his pocket. I don't think there's much Carla can do with that ball. I wonder, did she catch a rail? Looks like she was a little short. So that's a foul. 6 ball comes up.
Okay.
So -1 for Carla.
Okay, got it.
That 13 ball is still a thorn in her side.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, this is Carla's opportunity to run a few. I would hit the 6 and drop it down for the 12.
These pockets are really tight, ladies and gentlemen, and you'd have to come in the hard times when they open up and work on this table so that you'll know your speed, your precision, and your exact ball position. You know, and I thought that, Mark, I used to think that because I'm in a wheelchair, I thought that these pockets were easy. But even for guys like me, this table lets me know that it's actually the boss.
Yes. Well, Carla momentarily got out of a bad situation. She's looking to bank the 12 ball. If she makes this, I was gonna say she'd be in good spot, but unfortunately she missed.
One pocket's a game that can go either way. You can either win big or lose big.
Dennis looking at the 2 ball. Reasonable shot to make. The ball is not going down easy today.
No, it isn't, Mark.
Well, I see we have some comments from the chat room. But some days the ball just doesn't drop for you. You know, what can you say? You have good days and bad days.
Or like we say in wheelchair terms, snowy days and rainy days.
Yes. Carla has a bank on the 2 ball, cross bank. Come on, Carla. There it is.
There it is. Carla 1. Okay, 2.
Little run here. It's 2. That bank on that 9 ball is a little awkward. It's very makeable, but awkward. It's going to squirt out to the right.
I'm going to try to do my best to keep an eye on Carla's count. How would you like to keep an eye on Dennis's count?
We'll try.
Oh. Okay, Carla owed the ball, so I believe that's minus.
Carla is not having a good day.
I try to do something I couldn't do instead of just rolling the ball.
Okay, Dennis has got 3.
Okay. to do. If she can just hit the 6 ball and put the cue ball on the rail, maybe behind the 3 ball, that wouldn't be a bad shot. Bank the 10. Oh, she got a little lucky there. Jeff says playing on the live stream is more of a factor than playing the size of the pockets. Very true. This table 1 is what we call
Live stream table.
live stream table.
Or TV table.
And of course, there's going to be a lot more pressure, knowing that you're going to be you're being taped, and you're going to be on YouTube and everything else. I think he missed the ball. Foul Dennis, -1. Roll the 6. Very simple shot, but effective. Dennis may have a 3 rail on the 6, but he elects not to attempt that.
He's not playing it.
It's okay. Yeah, Aaron G, hold on a second. Chico's right middle of something. He'll be right back.
What is it?
They're wondering what happened to you.
For the last couple of months or recently, my friend? Oh no, I was replying to somebody that's asking me what the live stream is, so I was giving information out. And let's see, it's good to be back here for the first Saturday 1 pocket tournament, and then tomorrow we have 9-ball tournament as well. First Sunday, money added. Anyway, while I'm thinking about it, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors that are helping us out with this event. We have Simonis Cloth, one of the best cloths in the world for any pool table. Simonis cloth is used on many of our pool tournaments when you go to Vegas and all. And we also would like to thank JV Cases for sponsoring, and West State Billiards. So if you go by and you do your shopping for West State Billiards, mention the promo code POVPOOL and just let them know that you were listening to Mark and Jico on the live stream. And remember, you get 16% off of
Get your
everything.
discount.
Get your discount with POV Pool.
That's all you have to mention.
And that's all you have to mention. And for those of you that were on at the beginning, thank you for the $9.99 super chats. That and very much more. Now back to live action. We have Carla Johnson and Daniel Patterson. The score is tied 1-1. This is the deciding game. And Mark, what are you seeing so far that I may have missed?
Well, they've had plenty of opportunities to score.
Uh-huh.
Nerves, pockets, live stream, whatever the case. They haven't been able to take advantage of it. But they're fighting. The game count is 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of the players can win at this point. Nobody's really running away with the game. Carla has 4 or 5 balls in front of her pocket. She kicks the 4. Dennis is looking at the 5 ball. Risky. Oh, nice. He tucks it under the 10. Maybe Carla can, let's see. Can't see from here. Takes out 2 balls, okay.
Well, like I said earlier, I've watched Carla in many of our tournaments here, and she is a defensive strategist. So the way things are, she's not playing Dennis's game. She's letting her game come to her. But the pockets on this table are really tight, Mark, and they are not giving. The table's forcing you to beat it.
Okay, she moves the 9 over. Okay. Dennis just keeping that ball right at Carla's pocket. Carla's unable to do much.
She's trying to capitalize.
She's fighting.
She's trying to capitalize, but then again, she's trying to keep Dennis away from his pocket because she doesn't want Dennis to run out.
Oh, this is another opportunity for Carla. Crossbank on the 9. Now, if she makes this shot, she's going to get rich.
Yep. Carla made
Little
one.
too strong.
She made 1. Let's get this
Well,
ball count going here.
see if she can cut that 14. That's a tough cut. Okay, it did go through. So he's measuring the 12 ball. But she's gonna inevitably bump that 14 with drops, okay? Defensive shot for Carla.
Nobody said that the game of one pocket was going to be easy. And Mark, we started out with 24 and then the players count rose to 27 when my broadcast colleague Daniel got sponsored into this tournament today by,
Okay.
by Carla Johnson.
Okay. Okay, I think Dennis is going to cross bank that 10 ball.
Yep, that's what he's looking at. And Dennis made
the
it.
hole.
So now we've got 4-3 on the ball count.
Actually, we're one short on the ball count, but we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Okay. Carla should be able to cross bank the 4. Dennis is going to kick the 4 ball out. Not a very hard shot. Oh, he might be coming back.
Okay. I guess Carla's got an opening now. She needs to take advantage of it. Okay. 5.
Not too bad.
Not at all.
In the teeth. I think that one is pretty much hers.
That's a cliffhanger depending on how Dennis wants to play this. Oh. Now you know what? Now there's a fundamental error. I don't think I would have followed the 14
Well,
ball.
that's a deliberate foul, so that's okay. He didn't want to give Carla a ball, so let's see.
He owes 2.
Well, that ball comes up, and Dennis has to spot up a ball. So that's okay. That's good strategy.
Okay.
Just moving balls around, folks. Neither one of them has an open shot. Nice two-rail shot. Carla's going to take this out.
Is that good strategy when you make a ball in the side pocket like that?
Well, it all depends. You know what your plan is. Um, it just puts a ball in play. But a harmless shot. It really didn't do much.
So Carla's up 5-2 on the ball count. So
I don't think there's a shot for either player actually.
hmm
All she could do is maybe move the five ball up.
oh wait a minute. It
Mm,
looks like it's going. It looks
it's close, yeah. Dennis is going to take the five out.
I'm sorry that I got a little bit excited, chat room. I thought Carla had made that 5. Okay, it looks like the Martin rule has just came into play.
Yes. Aaron G says, jealous, curious of action. Jealous and curious of the action here.
What
Well, Aaron G, well, if you're near anywhere in California, drop on by.
jealous of the action, huh?
Mm, good shot.
Okay. I guess that was deliberate to bring another ball down.
Dennis should bank the five. Hmm. Okay. I don't think that was Carla's plan. She's struggling a little bit today.
Yep, this table is the type of table that'll make you think about it. And then it's like you have to be at your best knowing that there's people across this nation of ours watching. And chat room, this is Jico. I have a question. Does anybody in the chat room know any good wheelchair pool players that play one pocket besides me? I know a guy in Ohio that plays one pocket, but it's a rarity that he plays it on a 9-footer, and it's the APA bar box champion Charlie Hans. They call him Bar Box Charlie,
Mm.
and he just won the APA Wheelchair Open again for the 5th time in 6 years.
Mention his name again.
Charlie Hans.
Charlie Hahn. Force to be reckoned with.
And in APA skill, in the game of 8 ball, you go high as 7. or 9. And Barbox Charlie is a good friend of mine, but he's also a force to be reckoned with. I have yet to see somebody from California in a wheelchair win APA tournament for the wheelchair division.
Nice bank for Carla. Carla wins game 2. Carla
Uh,
wins 2 games to 1.
All right.